Australian F1 driver Daniel Ricciardo is hoping to close out his career with Red Bull Racing on a high, a podium in Abu Dhabi the target. The 29-year-old has had a tough season, including 8 DNFs, more than any other driver, despite wins in Monaco and China, with his bold pass on Valtteri Bottas for the lead in Shanghai, named the FIA's Action of the Year. But while Abu Dhabi will be special as Ricciardo's final race with Red Bull, his 150th Grand Prix start and 100th with the squad, he is only expecting the emotions to take hold post-race.
Some of it's starting to hit me, but I honestly think when I see the checkered flag in Abu Dhabi and probably take the suit off, let's say for the last time, I think that's when it will all really hit me.
Ricciardo will have a fresh start with Renault next year after 10 years with Red Bull, but will leave the energy drinks brand on good terms.
It's been cool, like, don't get me wrong. Part of me is happy that I can move on in the right way. You know, there's no bitterness, there's no falling out. You know, it's like closing the chapter of what's been a pretty cool journey.
Formula One chairman and CEO Chase Carey has unveiled future plans for the sport in a recent meeting with Liberty Media investors, stating that the calendar will likely expand beyond 21 races and that events with unattractive deals will be replaced. Liberty Media is pushing to improve F1 from both a sporting and business perspective, adding more fan-friendly destination races, such as Vietnam's capital Hanoi from 2020, and a second race in the USA, whether in Miami or Las Vegas. With the new events likely pushing out less attractive race hosting deals inherited from former Supremo Bernie Ecclestone. Every race needs to be great for fans and be an attractive business proposition, Carey said.
Here we go.
Red Bull Junior team member Dan Ticktum has again proved his Top Gun status by winning the Macau Grand Prix for the second straight time, becoming just the 10th driver to go back-to-back and the 4th in the Formula 3 era. Ticktum dominated the F3 World Cup, narrowly avoiding a stray dog that had gotten out on track on his way to pole position in the qualifying race, before taking the main event and fastest lap. But the event was marred by a horrific crash from Sophia Flörsch that launched her over the Lisboa corner barrier at 276 kilometers an hour. She survived and had successful surgery on a spinal fracture. The 4 others injured, including Tom's driver Shaw Tsuboi, are in recovery. Colombian hotshot Tatiana Calderón has completed an important second test in a Formula One car, completing 202 laps over 2 days at Ferrari's test track Fiorano in Sauber's 2013 spec C32. The 25-year-old again impressed the Swiss squad with her feedback and raw pace across 595 kilometers, or almost 2 Grand Prix distances, with a best time of 58.802 seconds. Last month, Calderón became the first Latin American woman to drive an F1 car in an official capacity, driving at a promotional event held after the Mexican Grand Prix at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and it made a big impression.
It was incredible, a dream come true. The feeling of being in a Formula One car for the first time cannot be described. It was like a video game on the PlayStation, with things going by so fast. The braking is something incredible.
The news comes as Sauber launches its own junior team in partnership with Charoux Racing System across Formula 2, F3 and F4. It was shock at Renault this week following the arrest of chairman Carlos Ghosn and board member Greg Kelly in Japan over alleged sustained significant acts of financial misconduct. The pair is set to be sacked this week, with Ghosn said to have underreported his pay package and made personal use of company assets, while Kelly is alleged to have been deeply involved. Ghosn was a key supporter of Renault's return to F1 as a constructor in 2016. The news came days after it was announced Thierry Koskas would replace the retiring Jérôme Stoll as president of Renault Sport Racing. McLaren has made a move to protect its F1 campaign for 2019, recruiting Force India's former deputy team principal Bob Fernley to run its Indy 500 program for Fernando Alonso. Fernley was jettisoned from Force India in late August as right-hand man to founder Vijay Mallya, following its asset-only sale to the Lawrence Stroll-led Racing Point Consortium. But McLaren Racing CEO Zak Brown lauded Fernley's abilities in getting top results with limited resources. His experience and leadership will be essential for us on this project, Brown said.
TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.